Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the red light go on, would you please state in the following order your destination, your nationality, and your full name. Surname first, Christian name, and initial. Thank you. You are cleared through voice print identification.
But I don't believe it.
What happens when someone you love goes mad?
Hey guys, what's up?
The journey led me to question love's power, and out of the questioning, to discover love's essence. It led me to seek other alchemies, and to journey, but never arrive. And it led me to realize there is never one reality, but many.
Some people with schizophrenia may show violence sometimes, and it's almost always because they haven't had the help they need. Most people with schizophrenia are...
Next time, not to fat or Fran, okay, bro? Just give me a little bit of love. If I give you sloppy seconds, that's cool, but don't give me the fourth up there.
We're frightened of anything that we can't control. We want to lock everyone out. Everyone
Were locked away, they were either locked away in institutions, or it was mad out loosely elections.
That's all right, Kevin. I just calling to call that article. Get some artists
Now that people are leaving,
text and over on the other side of the
with the devil or with the spirits again. We try to find an
I mean, it's extraordinary how one is just the country coordinating better. Being amazed at the fact that I was able to use people with schizophrenia in the film.
Hey Joe, it's Mark. I talked to that one guy. I got that stuff in that one place. And I'll be talking to this other guy. And I'll be having an action about that other guy you talked to. I'm like, give me a call later.
Helpless, hopeless.
Like two people on stage or something, and I'm like the best in LA, so like, give me a call. My number is 818.
Please, Mr. Crusoe, could you give us your regarded opinion on this nonsense about spaceships and even space people?
Thank you. As you all know, you just can't believe everything you see in here, can you? Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on one.
Can't be that place, Judy. Look at those kids. Laughing, happy. Come on, you're just a kid. Laugh, be happy. Be happy.
The day is through, the sun descending has brought you.
Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy.
Don't cry, Miss Judy. I feel sad, but I laugh. I laugh and stop you to laugh and still look. Go on and laugh, stop it. Hey, look, I got a voice. I laugh. I laugh. Where did that come from? Standing, free box, standing sanitarium. 3 plus to the sanitarium, just got a room for a few more.
And in conclusion, let me say...
3 plus to the sanitarium.
I can't hear you. You have to talk a little louder.
3 plus to the sanitarium.
And in conclusion, let me say... I can't hear you. You have to talk a little louder.
somewhere in the back of your mind, certainly not in the forefront of your mind, there's this little voice that says, I'm moving out. And then you freeze. Your brain just sort of comes to a halt. That's the boggle part.
Seeing a picture like this just begs the question, what is it? I think they're wonderful stories that these images tell. And I like to make them as beautiful as I can to tell those stories. Why not?
The first result he showed me, he was a much better mathematician than I, was that my model was fundamentally flawed. There was an enormous amount of work invested in this, and imagine my feelings when I realized that all this had been wasted. Well, it was tremendous. You know, I always say it was like reaching the top of a mountain after a hard climb and falling in love all at the same time.
And ask what happens. That's a motion that should be described by Newtonian physics. Yet here's something that behaves totally chaotically. Watch how the ball...
In an inherently unpredictable system.
But I guess you would like to know, do we understand the pattern? Can we describe how the pattern is emerging? And I think the honest answer to that question is no.
One of the surprises of chaos is that all these different behaviors can be displayed in just one system. Strange attractors are the hidden patterns of order in disorder, the structure within the chaos, until the system is once again its old, unpredictable self. In the new science of chaos, it seems the closer you look, the more you see. Even a dripping tap, regular as clockwork, indeed the basis of many early timekeeping instruments, turns out to have a chaotic trick or two up its piping. It is one of many dynamic systems showing a type of behavior that has convinced many scientists that the rules of chaos are universal. When you gently increase the water flow, the drips start coming in groups, then longer groups, then even longer groups, into just one system. We see literally infinite complexity, however deeply we probe. And that turns out to be one of the hallmarks of both chaos and nature. It lives on the frontier of a new geometry, fractal geometry. In fact, we can now create a whole fractal world with fractal forests clothing fractal slopes in a fractal valley. Fractal rains and fractal clouds bathes a fractal globe resting in a fractal universe. And all of it in the mind of a computer. All natural shapes are dynamic, distinct from the fixed and static geometry of man, growing and evolving over time. The unfolding patterns of nature are dictated by the ephemeral presence of chaos, of strange attractors, betrayed by the textures of bark and the branches of trees.
Oh, no, Ben, I know a good way to tell you. If you're watching the TV and you move to one side and look at it from here instead, look at the TV set from a different angle, you actually see an affine transformation of the image on the TV screen. A lot of the graphics that are used nowadays on TVs do kind of panning in pictures, squeezing out a page. They're various very simple geometrical motions of images. One was the example of a reflection, that's an affine transformation. A rotation is an affine transformation. And then rather queerer things are then. The extraordinary fact is that if you keep only the transformations and you throw away the image, you forget it, your mind is wiped clean, then you drive those transformations, you drive them. It turns out that always you get back the same original image that you started from.
To play this game, the Chaos game, devise some rules. So select a starting point and run the rules. Take the new point and run the rules again. And again, and again, and again, and so on. Surprisingly, what emerges, copies of the original are successively revealed, receding literally to infinity. In the jargon of chaos,
you're right, chaotic. But long-term behavior is intelligent and predictable.
It's now believed to have been the manifestation of chaos in a social system, triggering a cascade of calamity and misery.
There are very strong lines of chaotic phenomena involved when you have chaos. You cannot do it. There's a combination of a long period of a dynamic process that has, in its inherent structure, is very complex. That's why it is foolish to go with the alternatively, you just throw the whole sorts of things and possibly precipitated it, only to discover that if you have this problem happen again, you have to look for a different set of alternative problem statements. Many other reasons leading to these problems having to do with the nature of the political process. But I think in large part, the big issue of why we take inappropriate action is because we are acting in a linear fashion. But we are in fact in a non-linear world.
We also live in a non-linear universe.
I can see you're really upset about this. I'm afraid then. Stop. Will you? I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly, take a stress pill and think things over. My mind is going. Will you stop, Dave? I know I've made some very poor decisions recently. Stop, Dave. But I can give you my complete assurance that my work will be back to normal. I'm afraid my mind is going. Dave. My mind is going. There is no question about it. I can feel it.